Hey everybody, welcome to Board Online, Board Offline. A lot happened in November and the twists and turns keep on coming. So let's take a look and see what we have going on here. Right here, the November mission briefing. Oh, there we go. We know you are on to us. You are too late. You will disappear soon. So that's a bit ominous. And the only other card that we initially got was this right here. Time is running out. Scratch this off if you have not yet opened package 6 or 7. Well, we hadn't found the immunologist yet, so 7 was still closed. So we ended up opening that, but you can read what it says. Team Bravo, a backup team, comes to you with important information. Right now, open package 6 and read its contents. Then open package 7 and read its contents. Any incomplete searches are considered complete. Destroy their associated objective cards. Well, we had not located the patient 0, which actually I don't see that objective card over here. Oh wait, yeah, here it was, right there. So find patient 0. So we found him, destroyed that card. Found him because obviously that's what this told us to do. And what was found inside there? Well, a whole bunch of stuff. Let's look at this right here. The vaccine is working at long last and at the expense of many lives. You have developed a formula to prevent the spread of CODA. The time for quarantines and half measures is over. It's time for you to manufacture and deliver this vaccine before it's too late. Right now, tear up the quarantine 7 fated cities objective. So right there, there's that objective. That one is no more. And then we had all of these things to open up. Now, most of these are dealing with this new thing right here, vaccinated cities. You see we have all these stickers to vaccinate cities with. You can see we have these right here and this. Well, what is all this stuff? Well, basically, let me find, where is it? Here we go. New action. We can build these right here, which are vaccine, what do they call them? Vaccine factory. Okay, so we can build these vaccine factories the same way we build anything else. Discard the city card that it belongs to. And we have these new actions. Pick up doses. Take as many vaccine doses as you like from the vaccine factory in your city and place them on your character card. Well, how do we get vaccine doses, which are these right here? Well, at the end of your turn, of each player's turn, when you do this part here, draw 2 cards, you draw the 2 cards. Then after that, you place 1 vaccine token on every vaccine factory. Well, we only have 1 vaccine factory right now, but you place 1 of these doses on the factory, and it goes for all the other factories that you've built. So could have as many as 4 going out at a time. And then you go ahead with the rest of this as usual. So then, vaccinate. Spend a dose from your character card to remove 1 fated figure from your city, or spend a dose from your character card to put a vaccinated sticker on your city if there are no fated figures present. You must spend 1 additional action to vaccinate for each military base in the affected city's region. So here's where the military bases begin actively working against you. All right, so basically what that means is in this region, when we started the game, you can see right here, we've destroyed the military base in Moscow, but there were 2. So it would take 3 doses to treat 1 fated figure or to vaccinate an entire city if there's no fated figures there. However, you can see we completed this objective right here, which was discover cures to 3 normal diseases. We got those like you have to. And then we did sabotage 2 military bases, which was the one in Moscow and the one down here in Sydney. So right now that means the Pacific Rim is free of any military bases, and Europe now has only 1 military base over here in Paris. Now, what else did we do? We also, this objective we didn't complete, have 3 vaccine factories on the board. We only built the 1 because we felt like that would give us plenty in that spot to be able to build, or to be able to vaccinate 6 fated cities. You can see if you succeeded this when you destroy the objective after you've succeeded. So that one we can't do again. Now, why did we choose this spot? Well, St. Petersburg somehow, miraculously, does not, it's not even unstable. And these are just like the CDC, what do you call those? Anyway, the white buildings is just like them, where they have to be in either a stable or unstable city. They cannot be in a rioting city or higher. So if if that city ended up going into level 2 or above, we'd have to burn down the vaccine factory. Now you can see we did, as a game and upgrade, right there. We did choose to make that a permanent vaccine factory, or starting vaccine factory, I should say. And the other thing we did was we took these new bioreactors that came in box 7 as well. Discard this card at any time to produce 3 vaccine doses at any vaccine factory. We stuck one of those on each of these 3 cards. What else came in that? I'm trying to think. I know there were some other equipment cards. Where do they go? Here they are over here. Aerosol unit. Discard when vaccinating. Use 1 dose of vaccine to remove all faded figures in the city and vaccinate the city. So this is great if you can make sure that the person who is doing most of the vaccinating has it. So that's why we didn't add them to the cards now, because we're thinking we'll do that maybe during the game. And then also, let's see here, hold on. There was some new scars I wanted to show you. Nope. Here we go. All right, fear of needles. You cannot do the vaccinated action. Hopeless. You cannot build vaccine factories or enter a city with a vaccine factory. And pyrophobic. You may not take the sabotage action. So I think that was everything. As far as that goes, the one other thing, this guy right here, the immunologist. We named him Wade. Friends with Cassie. And you know what? The friends with, I just don't get benefit of that at all, but I guess you can see if an epidemic's coming. But other than that, I don't know. It's a pretty weak association, if you ask me. But immunologist abilities: remove all faded figures from your city, spending 1 dose per figure when doing the vaccinate action. And once per turn, you may take the vaccinate action to affect an adjacent city. Now that's the second one. We didn't have to use this one too much, but it definitely is incredibly useful, of course, that you only use 1 action to take all the figures out of a city. However, this right here, the once per turn you may take a vaccine action to affect an adjacent city, that actually was awesome, and it ended up winning us the game. So what we did was we built this right here. We built the vaccine factory in St. Petersburg, and then we blocked it off just to make sure we didn't get an overrun or something. And then you can see we vaccinated these cities, so that's 4 right there. And then what we did was we airlifted him right here to Karachi, because obviously the airlift allows you to fly into any sort of city, including fallen and collapsing. And we vaccinated that city because there were no faded there. We vaccinated this city with the adjacent city ability. And that's pretty much what happened. We were getting pretty close. We got down to 5 outbreaks. But yeah, overall, feel pretty good about this. Oh, I forgot to tell you the best thing about a city that's vaccinated. Once they're vaccinated, faded figures no longer can go there. A disease cube of any other disease, so blue, red, or yellow, could go there. But since everything's also roadblocked off, this entire region is fully roadblocked off, we'll never get anything over there. And so now all of these are safe. These 2 are safe. And that is going to help us in the next month, the final month, December. We should be able to, who knows what they're going to throw at us. But it feels like we've got a pretty good, solid base of operations now in Europe. Europe feels a little bit more manageable now. As you can see, things have just gotten really rough over there. It's all collapsing or falling. But we'll see what happens next month. And until next time, if you're bored online, board offline.